Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. Today is Monday, March 3rd, 2025. In another news, so many people has been arrested in the northern Nigeria, especially in Kano State. The number is up to 60 persons, and among them are 22 Christians. What is their crime? They are not fasting for Ramadan. They are not fasting for Ramadan. That is the reason why they arrested them. Who arrested them? It's not Nigerian police. They are Sharia police. They call them Hisbah or moral police, people who make sure that they enforce morality. But that morality is based on what? It's based on Sharia law. So you as a Christian, you can't stay in Kano without obeying Sharia law. And some persons don't still understand the reason why we clamor that Nigeria should divide. They don't still understand because their interest is just let me talk so that people will call me a good person. There is nobody that will come out to say that you are patriotic, seeing someone being forced to do what other religions are doing that you are not among. Tell me, including you watching me, a lot of you don't believe that the separation of Nigeria is the solution. But can you be forced to do what you don't want to do? Or you people don't reason? I don't understand. Some persons don't still understand where we are today. Now, among these people who were arrested are not only people who violated the fasting rule on the March 1st when the Ramadan started. Now, a lot of them were also arrested. Among 9 people who were arrested for their haircuts, the way they cut their hair, they said they did not cut their hair well, they put aggo, they put this. Among the 9 of them arrested, 6 of them are Christians. If we talk about the persecution of Christians, people think that we are religiously biased. No, 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 no. We talk reality out of issues. We don't bend words, we don't bend issues. We are just finishing, we are still in the process of discussing about the issue of school closures that the Christian body have taken them to court already. But these issues are not supposed to be. We are meant to be brothers in different borders. We are not supposed to be in one country. And the one that made me laugh was, according to the news I received, his name is Ekenechi. He's driving keke tricycle, okay, in Kano. So he put female and male passengers at the back. That was his crime. They arrested him. How many years are we going to continue like this? You see, I know the fear of people is war. We shouldn't only believe that we can separate through war. We can separate it. What we need is understanding. We are not meant to be one. We are brothers. They are supposed to be across borders. I have been in Cotonou. I have been in Ghana. I have been in all these places. We live peacefully with them across the border. What is the essence of staying in the same border where we don't even want to associate with anybody? This is a crime against humanity. And I think the urgent action should be taken because the rate at which people are suffering in the northern Nigeria because they don't belong to one set of religion is absurd. It's not supposed to be, and it's condemnable. This should have never happened once because these were the things that led to the birth of Biafra Republic. These are the things that led to the birth of Oduduwa nation agitation. I know that people who are affiliated to politicians, people who are affiliated to people who owns big businesses all across Nigeria, once you talk about these things, they will be afraid because they don't want to lose what they have. But you are doing that at the detriment of your future generations to come. Just imagine 5 weeks, nobody should go to school, including Christians, because other people want to fast. But during the election season, we are fasting. Nobody stops up. No, we don't stop everybody. We don't disturb everybody. These are the issues we are talking about now. Let's go into the details to understand what I'm saying better now. Islamic morality police Hisbah arrest youths for not fasting in Kano. Several youths men have been arrested in Kano for allegedly failing to observe the Ramadan fast. The arrests were carried out by operative of Hisbah board, the state Islamic morality police. According to officials, the individuals were accused of not fasting on the first day of Ramadan, which began on March 1, 2025. Speaking to journalists, the board's deputy commander, General Dr. Mujahideen Abubakar, confirmed the arrest and reiterated the agency's commitment to enforcing Sharia law throughout the Ramadan period. They are boasting that they must continue to enforce Sharia law throughout the whole Ramadan period in the northern Nigeria. I ask again, do you still believe that Nigeria is one? Do you still believe that we ought to be in one country? No, absolutely no. 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 When I mean no, no. I am a secessionist. I believe Nigeria can disintegrate without war. I believe Nigeria can disintegrate without any problem. We should not be living as one. We should be living as brothers across border. No matter the kind of English people who have fake knowledge could tell you. I am telling you this directly. Don't let anybody deceive you. We can be one. Forget about. Don't let everybody to divide you by religion. Those people knew about all these things. They can't say it because they want to be politically correct and all those things. The disintegration of Nigeria is the future. Don't let anybody tell you countries who disintegrate, they are not at peace. Are you at peace that you are being arrested for not fasting when you are not a Muslim? For cutting your hair, you are being arrested. A man hustling because he's not from that place. He was arrested for carrying two people, a male and female, at the back. What sort of rubbish is that? No, we should respect them. We should respect every religion. Every religion, we should obey their law. I am not saying these people should not enforce Sharia. They should enforce it on a divided Nigeria, Northern Nigeria Republic. Don't force it on people who are not your religious people. This is unfair. It's unfair. Now, let's continue with the article. So in a separate operation, the board reportedly arrested around 60 individuals for having what it described as indecent haircut. Okay, Sharia Reporters is reporting 60, but what they told me was 9, so that you will understand the massive difference now. Okay, 60 persons for not cutting their hair well, citing violation of Islamic law and local cultural norms. This is insane. Now, additionally, commercial tricycle Keke na Pepe riders were apprehended for allegedly mixing male and female passengers in their vehicles, an act the board has vowed to prohibit. Now, maybe there are a lot of them that were arrested, but the one that gets to me because it affected them wrongly was Ekenechi, who is riding Keke na Pepe in Kano. He was arrested for carrying male and female. I don't know how people will continue to play blindness to, a nation that's supposed not to be one, forcing it to be one in blindness. Now, in March 2024, listen, the Kano State Hisbah Board Department of Public Enlightenment arrested at least 11 Muslims for eating during Ramadan fast. This one now specifically, it was Muslim they arrested. Now, let me tell you the reason why I said I don't have problem if they're arresting only the Muslims. If they're arresting only the Muslims, I don't have the problem in the sense that if you're a Muslim, you're supposed to pay allegiance to your religion. You ought to pay allegiance to your religion. It's your religion. Nobody forced you into it. So you have to respect the norms of your religion. So if they arrest you as a Muslim, they are correct. The reason why I keep on saying this is because they ought not to arrest other people from other religion. It ought not to be so. Everybody now, the whole nation is quiet. Nigeria Bar Association can't talk. Everybody keeps quiet. Nobody will stand for you. Everything we get. These are the things they wanted to implement in the Southwest, of which they will. They must implement it. And after implementing it in the Southwest, they will try to push it elsewhere. When you refuse to say now, time will come. You can't talk again, because if you talk, they will behead you. They will call it blasphemy. Hisbah spokesman Ndawa Fage confirmed the arrest to the BBC, stating that the individuals, including 10 men and 1 woman, according to Fage, they were released after swearing an oath not to intentionally skip fasting again. So people who were arrested, who were arrested for eating, they carried them to go and swear oaths. Yes, they are Muslims. Okay, they can swear oath if you are a Muslim. But if it is from other religion, that is the evil going on in Nigeria that people should know. Okay, now this is what this Hisbah says. So we got 11 persons on Tuesday, including a lady selling granite who was seen eating from her wares, and some persons alerted us. Hisbah spokesman Ndawa told the BBC. The other 10 were men and were arrested across the city, especially close to markets, where a lot of activities happen. He added that the search operation will continue, but said that non-Muslims were exempted, and that is a lie. That is the issue why I started making this video. Non-Muslims were not exempted. Now, about the issue of eating, those who were caught eating, they didn't tell me that a Christian was among them. But people they arrested just for so many other things, for fasting, for not fasting, and so on and so forth. Majority of them are Christian, and it should not happen. For cutting your hair in the way that you're not supposed to cut it, majority of them are Christians. It's supposed not to happen. Okay, it is wrong. Now, say we don't arrest non-Muslims because this doesn't concern them. And the only time they could be guilty of a crime is when we find out they cook food to sell to Muslims that we are supposed to be fasting, he said. Okay, because I really want to understand this well. Does it mean that the Christians they arrested are cooking food to sell to Muslims? And how is that a crime? Because at the end of this, what he told the BBC, it seems that he's just trying to play the sense game. We don't arrest Christians to unless you cook for Muslim, you are selling food to Muslim, we arrest you. It doesn't make sense. Release the Christians you have arrested. Okay. Now I asked them to compile the names of affected persons to me, and I will forward it. I know the person I'm going to forward it to there in Kano State. So what I'm saying is that every other person that is not Muslim, they should desist in arresting them. It's not fair. Either they cook, according to what he said, that those people who cook to sell to Muslim, that they are the only one they are arresting. Either they cook, they didn't cut their hair well, they carry two people in the keke. Do not arrest people who are not part of your religion. Okay? Do your things in peace. Do it with anybody, your fellow Muslim. Nobody have problem with that. But as it affects others is the problem. And I applaud the Christian Association of Nigeria for taking these governors to court, for closing Christian schools for 5 good weeks. 5 good weeks is about 2 months. You close down school for 2 months because you are fasting. So you want to rob every other people, you want to rob every other religion. This thing must stop in our generation. We are saying that your people can continue to do this, but in a divided Nigeria. I have ever believed that Nigeria cannot continue like this. Let's be brothers, but across the border. We'll do trade together, we can visit places together, we can go to Qatar, we can go to Turkey, we can go to Egypt, we can go to Saudi Arabia, we go to everywhere, we enjoy being there. And we still come back. We do business, we visit, but we can't continue to be affected by what does not concern us. This should stop now. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section.